Many of you may not know this, but I actually work in IT support. So what we're gonna look at today is the 2023 CES Tech Showcase from an IT perspective. Maybe the guy you call on the phone when you have a problem with one of these stupid devices. I work my off in that department, and I think I do have a say in exactly what this kind of stuff should look like and how it should work. So, future editor Lucky Strike here. I'm gonna sound like a jerk a lot of the times in this. Just keep in mind this is for entertainment purposes only, and don't take anything personal. It's just tech. And the reason why I'm saying that is because way back in the day, Linus Tech Tips decided to recommend a certain monitor with a workstation built into the stand. Well, what he didn't realize is deploying them to 1,000, 2,000 people and having to explain that on how they set it up, let alone trying to fix one of those things and get him out of the stands.
And it gets so much better. I mean, look at this thing.
Yes, Linus, let's look at the burning hellscape you've laid before me thanks to your informative video and empowering Dell to deploy this to people who have no idea what they're doing with computers. Oh, it drives me insane. Oh, and they also ruined all the drivers with these devices as well. Don't even get me started. The USB ports are inside the stand. You have to take the computer part just to get to it. Anyway, let's get started. I have a secret message for my subscribers at the end of this video, so please stick around. We're gonna go through a couple different sites and see if we can find anything interesting. I'm sorry, what did I just read? Smell your waifu. So this actually is a necklace that lets you smell what's on your computer screen.
Okay, see, Oni-chan daisuki?
Oni-chan ga daisuki.
I knew we'd get here eventually. I just didn't realize how soon it would be here. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? It would be interesting to be able to smell stuff, games and stuff, but man, most of the games you play probably stink like. So I did see this one on Linus Tech Tips video. It's basically a wireless TV that transmits 4K to the TV. Why? I don't know why you need this. Like someone's gonna turn on their microwave and all of a sudden they're gonna be calling you because, hey, it's not working. Oh, dude, turn off your microwave before you can watch your TV. And then they're gonna accuse us of giving everyone cancer and give everyone diseases. So I think I'll pass on this for now. Or you know what? If you can direct the signal, put the thing right on your TV stand, you don't have to worry about cables. That might be a good idea, actually. I take back what I said. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Though I do foresee lots of swollen batteries in the future, this is a really cool piece of tech for someone like me. Well, actually, I don't go anywhere. Now, as far as what I could see going wrong with this, since it closes, there's a hinge in the middle. I don't think it would break any worse than anyone's laptop. So I think this is a solid win, 10 out of 10. So with TV knowing about my health and my life and scheduling appointments with my doctor, well, here's the thing with most tech guys. People who are tech enthusiasts put smart things in their home everywhere. People who work in tech usually have anything pretty analog. You don't want anything watching you. I already know what's watching me and what's out there, so I don't really care. I have the Ring doorbell. I know that the police can access that data anytime they want, but once in a while, some guy will be creeping in my front yard and I can figure out what's going on. And all the Google Alexa things always listening to you. I got rid of those a while ago when I found that out. So most tech guys aren't gonna have something like this in their house, but you know, I mean, it's helpful, sure. I have no thoughts. Can you imagine saying, hey, calling in and saying, hey, my device stopped working, it's got water damage, but you know what the water damage is from? Now let's get into the folding screen department. Okay, so I saw this one on Linus Tech Tips video. The screen has ink on the back, it has an OLED on the front, you can flip it around, it's pretty cool, except I just have one major flaw with this, I think, depending on how flexible the screen is. If this is in your laptop bag, you're bumping into a corner, it's probably not gonna make it with a dual-sided screen. There's no durability there as far as dents and damage and dings. See this breaking in probably a heartbeat, if you're not careful, obviously. When a company pays for something, you're not very careful with it. When you pay with your own money, I'm sure people are a little more careful with their stuff. So folding phones are something I've been wanting to get into for a while. It's not there yet. It's really not there. There's always a crease. There's just not going to be any support app-wise for that kind of stuff. So what's really the point? Like, no one's going to be building custom apps and systems for this phone or one single Android phone that you're going to have. So as much as I like these designs and I really want to see them become more popular, I'd love to see it become so mainstream that everything's built this way. Don't ask me how I'm going to support it when someone calls in saying my Outlook doesn't work on my folding phone that was made one time only and doesn't exist anymore, and only get Android 30.2, but it's still a cool concept. So let's get into the craziest stuff we saw at CES. Okay, I saw this stroller. As a dad, this would be the best thing on the planet. But can you imagine it going rogue and taking your baby from you? Or better yet, if someone tried to steal your baby and had brakes that like locked in place, that'd be pretty sweet. But honestly, the implications of something like this, it's pretty simple to design this kind of stuff. Like golf caddies have this for a while, but making it safe for kids is the hard part. But the price tag, I mean, it's whatever. Why would you want your cutting board to have a display built into it? Recipe videos where you're cooking, I mean, you can just put a tablet up there. A $39 subscription a month? Dude, subscriptions are the worst thing that ever happened to this planet. Okay, so this guy invented a watch about living in the moment. Doesn't have a face watch, just a gemstone in the middle about living in the moment. But it costs $400 and it doesn't do anything. It's just decorative. How does he have a spot at CES? Okay, I've seen this trend of them trying to do like silent masks. Listen, this is not gonna catch on, you guys. Stop. This conversations will be quiet. Just put your hand over your mouth or talk quieter or go in a different room. It's literally the most embarrassing thing. Just don't yell on the phone. Like, do you not know how to have a private conversation? So this LG party fridge, as a gamer, I have to say yes. I'll take it. As long as it doesn't have anything that watches me. Wait, let's see. I don't see anything about it watching me, but it does have RGB and has Bluetooth speaker built in. I think this is a win. Ultra win. Yes. Absolutely yes. No, never mind. Let's talk about cars. Okay, that's a first. Seeing an actual 3D display, I'm all for 3D displays. They're really cool and really fun. They're really gimmicky in the long run and never could see them practical in a business use case at all. But I think they're cool for home entertainment purposes for like an hour and then your laptop dies. Why is she touching it? What the actual F? Helps people at a meeting feel like a remote attendee in the room with them by moving their face or... Stop. There's just a bunch of mobile phones strapped to a robot face. Stop. Full stop. Listen, I meet with people all day virtually. I don't go into an office. I see them perfectly fine in their office, in their room. We have jokes, they moving around. I don't need them to be in the room with me in the form of 3 smartphones glued together. Oh, look, more stuff that could watch you. Sweet. So it's day 2 of trying to find more tech to react to. I feel like this video turned more into a rant about technology, but I'm trying to reel it back into maybe an IT perspective of some kind, so bear with me. If I was in a meeting with someone with a treadmill, I mean, it just charges. Okay, this is cool on your own, but if I'm in a meeting with you and you're on your treadmill, panting away, and I'm trying to ask you questions, I mean, as cool as it is, it's also extremely obnoxious, so... maybe I'm starting to rate these things 5 out of 10. This is a face mask I can actually get behind because it kind of makes the most sense. A face mask for quiet calls, you can hear things, and you know, when you're sick, you can keep your germs away from other people. So I'm not sure what the obsession is with trying to smell everything, because you're gonna, I mean, if anything, you're just smelling at that point. Like, it's a cool experience to have, but is it practical in the real world? No, it's really not. Well, to be honest, there wasn't that much crazy tech going on at CES this year. A lot of it was pretty practical. The folding phones and multiple displays that actually seem like they're going to go to the market, which is really cool. And, you know, obviously a few bizarre ones, but there's not much out there that I can see being used in any kind of corporate world. That's the thing that bugs me the most about what I was trying to do for this video. So what I'm retitling this video to is IT Guy Reacts to Crazy Tech at CES, because that just makes the most sense, right? Anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end of this video. This is Lucky Strike Tech again. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe I'll do more stuff like this. If you got anything you want to share with me, I'm still finding my groove in this area. I haven't really just talked to a camera before. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and give it a like. See you guys in the next one. Listen. This one's for my subscribers. I'm really close to 1,000, and maybe I'll be doing a giveaway soon. If you want to be involved, make sure you stick around for when I hit 1,000, or subscribe right now.